Two teams step in, but one will get knocked out. It's the destination vacation season of Arena! Welcome to Arena, everyone, the show that turns multiplayer games into competitive sport. I'm Lee Rehrman, and we are once again on that wondrous journey to this year's Tournament of Champions, where our teams will compete for an all-expenses-paid week of fun in the sun. Today on Arena, we will be playing War of the Monsters, Call of Duty, and SOCAM 2 U.S. Navy SEALs. Now, Team Vulgar, they appear to be on a roll after winning their first two matches, and we'll see if they can move one step closer to that final destination. But they'll have to toast Team Red to get there. Let's get right to the action and check in with Kevin, who's in the oven. We call it the console pit. Kevin.
All right, thanks, Lee. Now, today's game is War of the Monsters on the PlayStation 2. It pays homage to the campy sci-fi movies of the 1950s. Now, this fighter lets players take control of a variety of B-movie-style beasts and go head-to-head in a fight to the death. Now, the interactive environments allow for widespread destruction, and it isn't uncommon to see telephone poles or radio towers as melee weapons. So let's get right to the action and see what happens in the War of the Monsters.
1.
And War of the Monsters is underway, Kevin. Team Vulgar, in the character of Tagara. Team Bread, Kongar. And Tagara using taking a wing to the head of Kongar, who returns the favor.
Kongar retaliates with some melee attacks.
This airport map, quite interesting and unique in providing these guys with weapons.
And Kongar wastes the onion breath of death, misses his opponent, and Kongar unleashes some devastating blows right to the chin of Tagara. And Tagara is down, and I believe he's out of health, Lee.
Kongar for Team Bread and the victors.
2.
And for Vulgar, Kevin, it's Dakafall, and for Bread, it's Toast.
Kongar leaps down from a building and goes to grab a police car, but gets a face full of pain as Tagara lands a punishing blow. Picks up some health, though. His bar's right back up there. And Kongar's down on the ground, gets back up, and retaliates with a two-hit combo. And Tagara wastes no time reversing it.
This is like a high-stakes tennis match. Great volleys, ebbs and flows.
I'd love to see Venus and Serena beat the out of each other.
I'd like to see Anna Kournikova beat the out of me. Tagara getting precariously close to that low health level.
Well, close is one thing, running out of health is another, as Tagara goes down in round 2.
3.
And for Team Vulgar, Kevin is Bad Lieutenant. And for Bread, it's Stackman.
And Tagara wasting no time, attacking Kongar and using those long-range attacks to take away even more health while he's on the ground and helpless. Finally, Kongar lands a blow.
Kongar is having turned the tides by using the old-fashioned method of just beating the snot out of him.
And Vulgar, excellent strategy, using his head to absorb the fist of his opponent. Loses a little health, but stylistically, I think he gets some points. And unleashes a devastating special attack, knocking Kongar back, but not down, as he gets up quickly and retaliates. The button mashing ensues as both players are very low on health, and Vulgar takes one too many to the noggin, and down he goes as Team Bread takes round 3 of War of the Monsters.
4.
Coming up on our 4th and final round, Kevin, let's see if the newcomers, Team Bread, can make it a clean sweep.
And Vulgar putting on a show, like Rehrman in the dressing room, flexing in front of the mirror. And Tagara gets knocked deep into the drink as Kongo follows.
A lot of playful banter going on in Team Bread's area of the console pit. You can tell these guys are getting comfortable here on Arena, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, this round is ending in nakedness.
Low health for Tagara.
There he is, flexing again, putting on a show, Raptor style. Oh, and there it was, the onion breath of death. Takes down Tagara and gives the win to Team Bread. Well, we had some close battles, although Team Bread quickly mastered the special moves and took the console point. But it turns out their biggest strength was actually Team Vulgar's consistent weakness in our console round. Now let's check in with Stacy, who's standing by with Team Bread's Stackman.
Thank you, Kevin. Congratulations, you took the win in 1:30. How'd you do it?
To be honest with you, I just button mashed a little bit. I've never seen the game before, so I just kind of got in there and tried to learn the moves real quick and get in there and take them out. But it goes to show you what we're up against with the other team. If somebody who can come in here and never played a game before can beat you.
Smack talking. Well, they traditionally lose the console round and then take the next two. Are you worried about Call of Duty?
Not at all. Not at all. Call of Duty is one of our strengths, and I think we'll come out on top.
Okay, let's see if all his military training's gonna pay off. Here's the rest of his loaf. Team Bread and the reigning champs, Team Vulgar.
Chad and I went to high school together, and Glenn and Stacy work with me. As we get older, we don't get to see each other as much, and it's just nice to have a really nice setup to play games and kick the crap out of other people. We have sacrificed a lot for games. Food, friendships.
The arguments that ensue with your significant other.
Yes. Besides women.
I missed the first half of the Radiohead concert.
I just got married, and for my bachelor party, we rented an RV. This is the saddest thing I can say. We essentially put 2 TVs in the RV, 2 Xboxes, linked them together, and we played the entire way up and the entire way back. We've got our Marine. He knows the tactics. We've got a defense, we've got a sniper, we've got offense, and basically people that die a lot. That's us.
That's I'm the decoy.
Yeah, we've got a sacrificial lamb, decoy cow.
This will all become very funny when you see how we do.
We have a really large team. A lot of them couldn't be here. Basically, coming here, though, is the first time we've all actually gotten together, and it's been a really great experience.
Our object was here is to find out if we could get this far, and now that we're this far,
Go all the way?
It's all the way now.
I just pretty much think that our strategy now is going to be just deciding whether we're going to shoot them in the midsection or in the head, you know.
Rifle or pistol.
Yeah.
So Team Bread takes a bite out of Team Vulgar after the console round, but we all know that Vulgar can get downright vulgar. We'll see what happens in Call of Duty as we move closer to Destination Vacation right here on Arena. Welcome back, everyone, to Arena. Now, Team Bread rose to the occasion and swept the console round in War of the Monsters. But, as we've all seen before, Team Vulgar, they like the feeling of cold steel and their warm mitts. Let's go to Kevin, who's getting things warm in the PC ring, because he's going to start talking about Call of Duty. Kevin.
You're absolutely right, Lee. Call of Duty is a squad-based shooter that drops players into the European trenches of World War II. Now, the game mode is Headquarters, where the objective is to capture and defend a randomly placed radio. Today's map is Rocket, where a bunker system provides the opportunity for close-range combat, while the open environment on the surface is ideal for snipers. Let's see who will claim the 2 points for this round.
1.
And round 1 with the Allies, Team Vulgar versus the Axis. Team Bread, Kevin, and Team Bread talked a good game. Let's see if they can walk the snowy walk. And Vulgar, usually by now we would have seen them well underway with a headquarters established. So far, not the case.
Right, you are, Lee. Normally, though, they're lucky enough to spawn right on top of the radio. This time they have to work for it. And Dockafall does just that, gets there to secure the radio, but gets taken out by a member of Team Bread.
Where are they? He's at the radio.
And Team Bread, believe it or not, Lee, Team Bread is securing the radio. Looks like they have done just that. Bad Lieutenant gets taken down, and Toast follows suit. Unfortunately, it was friendly fire.
Stacy, you were shooting at me, man. You dumbass.
And Dockafall with a headshot takes down Stackman. The radio is destroyed.
You guys go get the radio. Yeah, I'm going. I'll watch the outside.
Both teams searching for that radio, and it looks like Team Bread is already in position to secure that radio, but he gets taken down as a member of Team Vulgar comes up. There's 2 left.
Sorry.
Doe takes down Dockafall. Freak takes down Doe.
And what an epic battle we're seeing, Kevin.
Get the radio. Get it.
I'm capturing it.
And now the Allied team is in control of the HQ. Team Bread, having freshly respawned, making their way back towards that radio.
I got one behind me.
Bad Lieutenant takes some fire and gets dropped. As Stackman makes his way towards the radio. Freak trying to defend it.
I think I'm out. I'm gone.
And Stackman takes down Paperbag Rider. Wants the glory for himself as he destroys the radio and earns his team a whopping 8 points.
Please stop killing us.
For Team Bread, they did an excellent showing, but it wasn't excellent enough, Lee.
God, I hate this game. 2.
Round 2, Kevin. Round 1 was Vulgar, but round 2 with Bread having 1 round under their belt could be very different.
And Team Bread right away has established their HQ. They have control of the radio. Oh, and Neil for Vulgar comes around the corner going in to secure the radio. runs right into the prone member. Doe for Team Bread.
Very nice. All of them are coming for you, though.
Doe having taken up that prone position right there next to the radio. As opposing team members try to enter, he just picks them off like ducks in a barrel.
Doe sneaks out and pops Freak for Team Vulgar. Bad Lieutenant takes down Paper Bag Rider. Freak eliminates Toast, and they are destroying the radio lead. Team Vulgar has managed to do just that, scoring themselves 9 points and forcing that radio to spawn somewhere else. Toast for Team Bread gets eliminated as well. It's all Vulgar for this radio spawn, Lee.
2 in the bunker, 2 in the bunker, 3 in the bunker.
And Team Bread respawns, but the radio pops into position, and Team Vulgar is securing it as we speak. And they have set up their HQ, Lee. Team Vulgar is in possession of the radio.
Stay on the radio. Stay on the radio, guys. We gotta control that radio.
And Stackman tried to destroy the radio, but did not notice. Dockafall for Team Vulgar. And Team Vulgar assumes the lead. They grab 45 points, but Team Bread answers right back by destroying the radio, nabbing themselves 41 points, Lee.
I'm getting to the radio. You guys just hold them off.
And the Allies have set up their HQ. Freak gets taken down, but so does Stackman and Toast.
And checking my math, if the Allies can hold on to the radio, Kevin, they can win this one.
Well, the Allies have control of that radio now, Lee, and unfortunately, Team Bread, at least most of the members, are stuck waiting to respawn. Doe for Team Bread pops his head out, takes out Bad Lieutenant.
Very nice.
And he's destroying the radio.
This is going to win it for them.
Doe, with an outstanding performance late here in round 2, manages to destroy the radio. And he grabs his team 10 points and stops the Allies from taking the lead here in round 2.
Damn.
What a difference, Kevin. That was a 55-point swing.
And time ticks away, and Team Bread takes round 2, 96 to 54.
I don't understand what happened. Then just grab a gun and start running, man.
3.
One each for the Allies, for Team Vulgar, and the Axis, Team Bread.
And both teams searching for the radio right away, but Team Vulgar is there within moments.
I got it.
And Team Vulgar has established the HQ. They're in possession of the radio.
Get in the bunker. Get in the bunker.
It's going to be tough for them to get into a well-entrenched team, and Stackman finds that out the hard way as he makes his way around the corner and gets taken out by a member of Team Vulgar.
Down goes Toast.
I can't get to the radio that quick, man.
Yeah, they've responded right next to it.
Dockafall takes some damage near a doorway, retreats back. Stackman makes his way down. Bad Lieutenant takes down Toast and Doe and Stackman. Bad Lieutenant is on a killing spree.
That is the man.
And lead the location of the radio, clearly helping Team Vulgar out in this case.
Remember, call those grenades out.
Well, anytime it's in a close quarters like this, it's a lot easier to protect it than it is to blow it up. And down goes Paper Bag Rider. Vulgar has really responded to the challenge here, Kevin.
Lee, it's very tough to get in there against a team that's well entrenched like Team Vulgar. Doe tries, he takes out one member of Team Vulgar, but Bad Lieutenant retaliates.
Oh, kill him.
And Stackman peeks around a corner but gets taken out.
Good job, Bad. Good job.
Hold that door, man.
And watch the door. Watch the door.
Oh, and Lee, 2 members of Team Bread managed to break through the barriers.
Oh, they got it.
They managed to destroy it, earn themselves 20 points.
But it may be too little too late, Kevin, as time winds down here.
We need to get that. We need to get it. We need to set it up.
Neo on your 6. Don't matter. Just go.
All 4 members of Vulgar up top, finding it out on the surface. Toast for Team Bread down below, waiting for that radio to respawn.
It's underneath. Go.
I'm there.
They are now in possession of the radio. Any points could help, at least towards the MVP, as Freak is taken out by Stackman.
All 4 of them are up.
Bad Lieutenant for Vulgar switching weapons as he comes around a corner.
Grenade going in the hole.
Holy cow. I don't think we can come back from this.
They're coming down the main corridor.
And under 10 seconds now, Kevin, it will be Team Vulgar in a fantastic battle. And that's going to do it. Team Vulgar takes Call of Duty, but what a tough battle for our reigning champions here.
That's the job, baby. That's That's Now it's SOCAM.
And in our closest Call of Duty match yet, Vulgar and Bread split the first 2 rounds, but in the decisive 3rd round, Team Bread crumbled, and Vulgar took the 2 for winning Call of Duty. Now let's check in with Stacy, who's standing by with Team Vulgar's Freak.
Thank you, Kevin. Freak, congratulations. But what is Bread doing that's keeping the competition at such a high level?
It's most of our mistakes. We get lost when we're underground looking for the radio. I think they were know where they were going. Not us, we got lost. When we did find the radio, we just held down the base.
Now, SOCOM is next. It's your game. Are you at all worried heading into round 3?
I am, then I'm kind of not, because like I said, I don't want to take anybody for granted. They could be good, but then they could be our last competition. We just wipe them out.
Well, we'll see what happens. It's good to keep a humble attitude, unlike someone we know, Lee Rehrman.
Give you a spanking. So with the win in Call of Duty, Team Vulgar will look to close out the match in their third win in our final round. Now, while our players prepare for their next battle in SOCAM 2, you can head to our website at g4tv.com/arena, where you can read player profiles and sign up to get your team on the show and read all about Stacy. Our final showdown is coming up here on Arena.
Just 20 tablet for natural male enhancement. Top 20 things to do before you turn 30. 20 at 7 p.m. only on G4.
Welcome back, everyone, to Arena. Now, early on, it looked like things were going to get ugly for Team Vulgar as our challenger, Team Bread, dominated the opening round, the console round. But with their usual military-like precision, Vulgar came back to win Call of Duty, like the military monsters that they are. Now, can Team Bread sandwich 2 wins together and knock Vulgar off the throne? Let's go to Kevin to find out who moves on toward destination vacation in our next round. Kat.
All right, thank you, Lee. Now, our third and final game is SOCOM 2 U.S. Navy SEALs. And before the show, a coin flip determined that Team Bread will be the SEALs and Team Vulgar will be the opposing force. Now, the mode is extraction, where the SEALs must infiltrate their opponent's stronghold and rescue a group of hostages. Today's map is Fishhook, which is set in a seaside village that's seen some better days. Now, there are plenty of opportunities for close quarters combat, but snipers will also feel right at home. So now let's get to the action with SOCOM 2.
1. In SOCOM 2, Kevin, it's all come down to this. Bread are assuming the role as the U.S. Navy SEALs, with Vulgar trying to commandeer and keep those hostages under their thumb.
And Team Vulgar clearly are SOCOM 2 veterans. Let's see if Team Bread isn't seasoned at this game. Seasoned Bread, come on now. Team Bread moving in tandem now. Looks like they've split up into 2 groups. It looks like Freak took down Doe for Team Bread. Got to watch out for the snipers as Bad Lieutenant sneaks up from behind, outflanking his opponents, unloading on the landscape. Eventually gets his crosshairs up and takes down Stackman for Team Bread, and there goes Toast. 1 member remaining for Team Bread. Let's see if he's able to rescue those hostages. I know I'm not putting any money on this match.
Many teams use the strategy of just killing all the SEALs.
That's kind of the job if you're their opposing force. You have to oppose them somehow. You could just hurl insults their way, but they train for that kind of stuff. So Paperbag Rider decided that he wasn't really enjoying the game without the help of his teammates. He decided to take himself out and gives Team Vulgar a 1-0 lead here in round 1 of SOCOM 2.
All right, I think we got this guy down. We got it down now.
All right.
Oh, that was fun.
2. So Vulgar, 1 step closer, Kevin, to that Hall of Champions with another victory. This round is do or die for Team Bread as the U.S. Navy SEAls.
And Doe approaches the first of many obstacles on this map, switches to explosive. See if he plants some C4. He does just that and retreats. But it looks like a member of Team Vulgar has snuck up behind him and takes out Doe.
That was Neo.
Doe's got to be feeling sour right about now. Oh, man, sourdough.
I get it. I get it.
Huh? You like that?
He's going to need some Neosporin.
Oh, because Neo took him out, right? Classic.
They toasted that bread.
It's a battle of the puns because, well, there's not much of a battle going on anywhere else. It's all Vulgar. And SOCOM 2.
Freak just unloading ammo
into Stackman. He's down, Freak. Let him go. Come on, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
Round 2 is over. Lee as Team Vulgar takes yet another one in SOCOM 2.
I see no twitching. He's dancing.
3. And as soon as we thought that Bread had a chance, Kevin, rounds 1 and 2 were runaways by Team Vulgar.
Playing possum, Lee, playing possum.
Bread better pull it together in this round, because it's all but over. If last round was do or die, this one could be quickly dead.
I got this side. I'm going down the middle. Were you guys throwing grenades at them?
And notice the strategy by Team Vulgar right off the bat. Dockafall chucking some grenades over the wall, and he takes out
Stackman.
Hitting them right off the spawn. It's a small map, and you can do lame tactics like that, Lee. That's right, Vulgar, I said it.
Oh, over here. Where? Over here.
And Neo takes out Paperbag Rider. And Bad Lieutenant takes down Doe. And he also takes out Toast while he's at it. Their entire team is just that, Lee. The opposing force wins. 3-0 for Team Vulgar, our SOCOM 2 vets.
I think that's it.
Well, even though Call of Duty was tight, Team Vulgar has clearly established themselves as the masters of SOCOM 2. So it's no wonder Bread was outmatched. And with another overwhelming victory in SOCAM 2, combined with a win in Call of Duty and the bonus for total team score, Team Vulgar retains the title and copies of the games in today's show. Now, based on his consistent performance today, our MVP is Vulgar's own Bad Lieutenant. Let's go to Stacy, who's with him and the rest of our winners.
Congratulations, Bad Lieutenant. Your first MVP title and a well-deserved win. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. We came to the show, did what we're supposed to do, in SOCOM especially. Dominated Call of Duty. Lost the console game, but that's all right.
Anything you'll do different next time? Are you going to win the console game?
Hopefully, unless it's Dance Dance Revolution, then we're probably just going to walk away.
Well, I look forward to your return. Team Vulgar will go for win number 4 next time. And, Leanne.
Yes. Speaking of dancing, I think I'm going to dance a little bit over here. And speaking of Wonder Bread, I think they are now burnt toast because it looks like Team Vulgar is content luring their opponents into a false sense of confidence in our console round and then take it over once the guns get involved. We'll see if they can get one step closer to the fun and the sun of Destination Vacation next time, same place, right here on Arena.